Osinbajo, Ameachi, Yerima, others drop presidential ambition ahead of 2027 elections in support of Tinubu. Can you imagine? So even in 2027, Tinubu is just starting his first 4 years, just 1 year into it, and he's already fighting for 2027. What kind of life is this? So Mechi and all other key APC persons are dropping their ambition. Even Osinbajo, yes. When will Osinbajo be able to be president? When he's already 80 years, Abi? I want for these people. Oh. Let's go exactly to see the list of people and their reasons for dropping their ambition because of Tinubu. Can you imagine? The same way Tinubu, made, bought over all of them during the APC presidential primaries. Okay, in the same way they have lined up again, he has bought them over again, most likely. Presidential aspirants on the platform of the All Progressive Congress APC in the 2023 presidential elections have agreed to float a forum to mobilize support for President Bola Tinubu as part of measures to tackle the challenges confronting the nation. Can you imagine? They have consequently dropped their presidential ambition ahead of 2027. So some of the APC presidential aspirants in the last election are former Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, Amadi Sani Yarima, Rotimi Ameachi, Dr. Nicholas Felix, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, Senator Ibikunle Amosun, Owele Rochas Okorocha, Senator Abubakar Atiku Bagudu, Governor Yaya Bello, Engineer Dave Umahi, Ogbonaya Ono, Senators Ahmad Lawan and Gosul Akpabio, among others. Yes. So convener and acting chairman of the forum, Senator Yerima, as well as the party's youngest presidential aspirant, Nicholas Felix, disclosed this in a statement issued Saturday in Abuja. So the aspirants fixed the end of year dinner for Monday at the Transcorp Hilton Hotel in Abuja, where the forum will be formally inaugurated. Yerima and Felix in the statement said, "Today, as a people and country, we are faced with myriads of socioeconomic problems, and we believe that we can only surmount them when we come together, irrespective of our religious, ethnic, and even political differences, to face these challenges ahead, head on. It is therefore on this premise that all the candidates in the 2023 APC presidential primaries have decided to come together under one umbrella to mobilize support for our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his renewed Hope administration, playing an advisory role to enable him to succeed and transform this great nation." A lie. All these people have collected. Their interest is what is, their stomach is what is speaking, not their mind. I tell you. Basically, the objective of the forum is to ensure that we come together solidly to support President Tinubu's administration, having surrendered all our individual interests and collapsed same to support the emergence of President Tinubu. So as critical stakeholders, we have decided that it is not enough to sit back behind the scene, but to come out and mobilize support for the government's policy and programs. This forum, from time to time, will play an intermediary role of ensuring that all the policies and programs of the government are well disseminated down to the people, especially the grassroots. So to fully stay on track, the forum will push to constantly have direct engagement with the president as a way of feedback mechanism and at the same time render possible advice where necessary. This forum will leverage on our individual and collective international contacts to ensure that the Nigerians in the diaspora are adequately informed and mobilized to give the president a rousing welcome. We will always go ahead and make adequate preparations in this regard. Also, this forum will be there as a rallying point for all former presidential candidates in the February 2023 presidential election. We will endeavor to invite the president to our quarterly meetings so as to share our minds one-on-one with him. Also, this forum has laid all the framework to ensure that members' political and economic interests are well protected using the strength of the forum. We will stand by, and for all members at all times, it is an all for one and one for all forum. Can you imagine? So all these ones now is because of what they're getting from Tinubu. I tell you the truth. This is exactly what they're doing, is just to get their stomach is speaking. Now, the main point here is to protect their own political interest, which is not really to be president or to lead the nation, but to have their pocket, properly funded by the president. I truly believe. Because we are committed, that's what they're saying now, because we are committed to the success of President Tinubu and his administration, all members who hitherto had presidential aspirations have all agreed to drop such even ahead of 2027 so as to pave a smooth sail for President Tinubu to seek a second term. This project we are already working on and will leave no stone unturned. This forum will also take steps to see how to reach out to presidential candidates of all other political parties. Can you imagine? For a harmonious working relationship in the interest of the development of the country, as we believe that electioneering periods are over and it is time for all hands to be on deck. They are talking now like responsible people, which everyone knows. This forum will have its meeting on a quarterly basis, and thereafter, also seek an audience with the president to brief him firsthand. Can you imagine? So all these ones, Tinubu must have told them, brought all them together to compensate them very well, because that is what Tinubu is doing. He's putting all forces together, compensate them very well to support him in second term. That is what he's looking for. Now, wow. Finally, we want to thank all Nigerians and crave for patience with strong convictions that the president, relying on his vast experience and antecedents, is working very hard to turn the fortunes of the country around. Which Nigerians are you people appreciating and thanking? Now, wow, for this country, I'm telling you the truth. All these people is their interest. Someone say a committee of criminals to advise another criminal. Exactly. I like Nigerians because there will always be a statement or comment for every situation. Someone said, I'm even surprised that Professor Osinbajo is part of these people. I guess they just added his name without consulting him. That is it. Because I know that Osinbajo is never part of them within his mind. The guy has given up on Tinubu and APC people. In fact, his 8 years with Buhari has, put him where he never expected. And people believe that the Osinbajo name was just included to make the forum complete. But Osinbajo, obviously, in his mind of mind, will not be part of this. For me itself, it is even too early to say that putting team together to support 2027. Just more 3.5 years down the line. It's not a joke. So I'm looking at a situation where in the next 1 to 2 years, we will know the true situation of things, whether these people will still be standing or not. Somebody say, I'm not blaming now because Nigeria has no direction. Yes, that is it. Nigeria has no direction. That's why all of these things are happening. God Almighty, Nigerians and Tinubu's performance will determine 2027. Of course, Tinubu himself cannot beat his chest against 2027. Finally, with the current realities on ground, Bola Afekunle Ahmed Tinubu has no place in 2027. That's why I say, I don't say your personal opinion. Does Obi get that place? Okay, all I know, Obi can't smell it. That's what all of them are saying. They will just type their name to reflect something different. It seems you all know tomorrow. Tomorrow is pregnant. Absolutely true, bro. Nobody knows tomorrow. All of them are just putting themselves together. Yes, that is why you have to plan for tomorrow, like a pregnant woman expecting a baby or babies. This unnecessary distraction, want of relevance, period. That is it. It's want of relevance, period. We really want of political relevance. That is it. There's obviously nothing good about these people. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment that all these APC presidential aspirants have dropped their ambition to support Tinubu in 2027, and are going to reach out to the presidential aspirants of other political parties to do same for them. Will it work? Only God knows. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comments.